Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy JTL, opposite from the norm. Before I get started, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Alright, so I'm doing this video because I've been seeing reactions to the Kevin Samuels video that went viral. Everybody's talking about. I seen Rebecca Lynn post part of her perspective. Also, Moist Boy Derek Jackson's perspective. Tanya TKO TV's perspective, and a few others. And what's upsetting to me is nobody is paying attention or calling out for those people that have big platforms that's going off on Kevin Samuels. But they're not pointing out certain things that a lot of black women won't come to grips or terms with. And I feel like Kevin Samuels is showing, because he talks about high value men and being a high value man, you know what I'm saying? And he gets perspectives on things that he does as one and the men that he know that does as high value men and their opinions on women. And a lot of women have unrealistic expectations of getting a high value man, but won't do the work to actually attract those guys. So I'm going to point out the things in his video that shows why he ripped this young lady's asshole because of how she was acting like a fucking asshole. So let's get started.
I still have a question.
But I have a business, and if you wanted my advice, you could always book a session if you can't catch us at the show live.
I was trying to go online earlier.
But all you have to do, man, but see, what kind of business do you own?
I own a pet grooming, doggy daycare, and indoor
Okay, so what you're basically trying to do is, I have a disagreement day, and you basically came in and said, damn your topic, I want to ask you what I want to ask you. And that's, but...
All right, that's the first thing. This is the starting of the conversation when she first called in, right? And he told her, if you want to get some advice, just book a session, which, he charges for. But she still kept talking over him. He said, this is disagreement day on something that he already said. What do you disagree with? And she's not listening, and she keeps over-talking him. So that's one thing that probably started to get him frustrated.
You are more than welcome to go on my website and purchase your time to talk with me one-on-one. Because what you're trying to do is rather rude. But I will go ahead and do it because I'm going to use this as a teaching lesson. How old are you? How old are you?
See, and he still went on ahead and did it.
I'm 35.
35 years old. 35 years old and you're a business owner. And what's your question?
So my issue is, I want to know at what point when I'm just meeting a guy, do I tell him that I'm a business owner? Because my problem is that when I try to date down and the conversation comes up to where I own a business, the guy is either like, hey, can I come join in on you on that business? Or can I put some money and be a business partner? And I'm not looking for that. And I honestly... Hold on.
All right, see, that's the second bad thing she did. She says, when I try to date down, they want to come on board and work with her or work for her or put money in and be a business partner. How is that dating down if somebody wants to help support you? That's another problem with a lot of sisters. You're not looking at that as a good thing. And that's another thing. Why is that dating down? So when men have more money and they date a woman because she makes them happy, feel complete, whole, and all that garbage, it's cool. But when women have more money than a man, they call it dating down. So you think because you're doing better, now you deserve hypergamy? It's like, I don't get women. I thought when you start making more money, you would be okay with just a guy making you happy. As long as he makes you happy, he's a good person. He's not trying to use you. But men, when we do it, it's okay for a woman to use us? That's a second bullshit. Let's see what Kev got to say.
Hold on. I need to be clear on this subject. Where are you at?
North Carolina.
And you're saying when to tell somebody you own a business?
Because I find when I date down, guys see an interest and want to be like a business partner. And I'm learning that maybe I need a high value man because that's what.
Well, first off, ma'am, I really don't understand. What kind of man are you talking about? Because owning a business is no different than having a job, in my opinion. And I'm not getting what you're saying. When should you? I'm not understanding why this is an issue. If you're, what kind of men are you? What kind of men are you dating?
I try to give guys that not a
You
chance.
try to do what?
I try to give guys that's not on my level a chance.
Why? What do you mean on your level? What does that mean?
That's making 6 figures or more.
But I don't okay. You try to give guys who are not on your level a chance. Why?
Because I honestly want a 6-figure guy. Is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and net it out for you. You ready? The guys you want aren't asking you out.
Well, I haven't really put myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Those are right guys I met online.
Right. So, again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this. You go and deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern. The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level? That's the real question. Well, first of all, I would tell you, what I said in here automatically is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish. It's like, well, yes, ma'am. It's like, I want what I want. I don't say things for no reason. That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title, and you said, "Damn your show title, I want to talk to you." But you could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me, but you wanted what you wanted, how you wanted.
I'm sorry.
No, and I'm using this as a lesson. That's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men. That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna use this. When was the last time you had a relationship?
See, he basically gave her a chance to be like, hey, all right, let's just book a private session. But she still want to get what she want. And I can understand he acting like an asshole, arrogant, cocky. That's how high value men mostly are. The guys that I know that's high value, they can be assholes. Not just to women, but the people around them in general. I've had conversations with guys and somebody interrupt and they looking at them like, hold on, bro. You see I'm talking right now. That's rude. Like, they don't play that with their time and what they're doing. They're focused. They don't play that. So we give somebody like Kevin Hart a lot of compliments on what he does, but he has to be an asshole sometimes, and people don't like it. Like when he wouldn't apologize for the gay thing, he like, I apologized before. I'm not gonna keep doing that, especially not for a job. I apologize. I'm not gonna keep doing it. That's high value men are usually very strict and straightforward. But let's get back to Kev.
Like the end of last year around December.
How long did it last?
A year.
A year? And was that man, did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, and how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making 6 figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay, why do you need a man making 6 figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date it's not working out.
What does that have to do with money?
Because I feel like I need a guy that I can respect and admire, and I'm ambition, and I want a guy that has that drive too. And when he doesn't, I find myself, encouraging, like, hey, babe, you can do this and you can do that. And then,
all right, so in North Carolina, what percentage of the population, what percentage of men in this country make 6 figures or more?
I think it's like 5%.
Now listen what he asked her real quick. He says, what does money have to do basically with your happiness? And she boiled it down because she's trying to give them drive and encouragement, and it is not working. So you want somebody that's already there, and you think that means that they're gonna be great people to deal with because they got more money. That means they got the ambition to drive. Most men who have money like that are assholes. Point blank, simple. Like, they're assholes. Most men who make a lot of money are fucking assholes. And I know guys that make good money, and they're usually, like I said, straightforward, but you may look at them as an asshole. I know guys who don't make money like that who are straightforward that people look at as assholes. But they just don't waste their time. So a lot of times, it may not necessarily be the money as well. But most guys who got money like that, you're going to look at them as an asshole. And you think that's going to make your relationship better? But nobody's paying attention to how she's just shitting on quote-unquote average guys. But they mad at Kevin, but they ain't saying nothing about her.
I'm not.
Closer to 10. So, 10%. All right. So, the question is, what do those men who make that kind of money, who all women tend to want, what do they want?
I feel like they want arm candy, somebody who can have more to bring to the table than just looks, but also bring balance to their life. I feel like I can help them out on.
Okay, slow down. I'm not understanding. You said they want arm candy, then you contradicted yourself. They want somebody that more than just looks.
Yeah, arm candy, but something bring with it, and more in depth.
Do you know any men who make 6 figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make 6 figures or more?
I'm related to? Yeah.
That you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want him. Man, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know what you want. And saying 6 figures is just something that you've got taken from out there, but I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. But what do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married? Children? What?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take this down, ma'am.
If you're an accredited investor, I have big news.
Hold on, guys. I can't stand when they do this. Trying to see is there any way I can. I know you can do it on. Trying to see is there any way I can mute this. Hold on. Nope. I guess not. All right.
In the last 12 months, I bought 5 major.
There we go. All right.
Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options. And typically they don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men. This doesn't sound appealing. So the kind of man you're talking about.
Now see, and this is another thing. They want to get mad at him for telling her the truth. Like, that's another thing. Most high value men. if you making over $100,000 a year, got status, attractive, or you know what I'm saying, popular, you got money or whatever, you most likely probably got better options in women. So if you're a high value man, why would you want a 35-year-old woman with a 13-year-old kid? You may go for the younger chick so you can build her up and have your own kids with her, marry her and have your kids with her. Or you might be a high value man that's been there, done that, and you just want to have some fun. And women keep acting like they deserve high value men just because they think they do. And may not look good enough. Body may not be good enough. Mindset may not be good enough. May got kids, baby daddy, ex-husband issues or whatever. And a lot of men don't want to deal with it. I know guys who don't even, I know guys that have kids that don't even want to deal with women who have kids because of those issues or other issues. But women and this society keep telling women to go for it. But really, it's just so they can sell products. You tell a woman get her hair done, that's gonna help her self-esteem and make her look better and more appealing to men. But that's just so they can make money off their hair salons or their hair care products. You have women, they'll say that with their face. Get some makeup on your face. Get facial treatments. That'll make you more appealing. But really, that's so they can sell makeup products and make money off spas and stuff like that. Or dress like this. This is more appealing. That's so they can sell clothes. Get these type of shoes so they can sell shoes. And women don't get it. And then they'll look at men like there's something wrong with them. But it's like you got to check yourself.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Oh, okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men, and you said once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want, and you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
Now, like I said, he's straightforward. If you sit there and have a conversation with somebody and they tell you this is what it is, and you're still like, but this is what I'm saying. I'm so tired of people trying to make it seem like he's wrong. This is the reality. So if you're a straightforward person, like Rebecca Lynn Popes, she's going in on Kevin. But you mean to tell me you quit giving advice to women because they don't listen? And then you get mad at him for being like, hey, man, cut the bullshit. I just told you that. People who are straightforward are going to say, whether they curse, call you out your name or not, they're going to tell you in a way that you still not going to like because they're not giving you the response that you want. So I've had plenty of conversations with people, been respectful, but since I'm telling the truth, that made it seem like I was the worst person in the world. No matter how nice I told somebody something. And they could be disrespecting me, and I still be nice and get down to the truth, and then they make it seem like I'm disrespectful. And you calling me out my name. But back to the video.
But I have been working on myself this year and looking your...
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's the top 10% of earners who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like...
Would you want your son to... If you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for black women. They will even... That should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring... I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But this is... But... And are you thinking... Back up.
from a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But when I find
There's this problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not.
my love life is not that good, I agree with you. Because
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so what?
Go ahead.
My point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick. That's another one of you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up 5, but when I put myself together 6.
Her face is not, she made them now, her face is not a 5. I'm sorry. Her face is not a 5. She's like a 3.5. And when she fixes herself up, a 4. Like, and I'm talking about how the rating scale is hurtful and sadly with men. She's like a 3, 3.5, and a 4 when she makes herself up. She's made up now. So if she got a nice body, that'll help her, and she makes money, that's great. But a guy gonna be like, you like a gargoyle. How you gonna try? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, Lord, forgive me. I know Jesus forgive me, Lord forgive me, Yahshua forgive me. But this is the thing. A lot of women will still think that a man is beneath them. This woman, women like her can get with a guy who has money and still not appreciate them. Look at Steph Curry and his wife. All right? He got with the high school sweetheart, built himself up. He loves God, puts his wife and family first, and she still turned around and is upset that she don't get attention. Now, Steph Curry, no offense, but he's not a Rick Fox, no homo. Pause, whatever you want to say. He's not Rick Fox. Like Rick Fox, even if Rick Fox wasn't, a legendary ball player, if Rick Fox wanted to be a model, that pretty boy motherfucker could be a model and still get bad women. So that's the difference with men. A guy that's attractive can still get bad women, and a chick that's a 4 can still get good looking guys. So, but the problem is a lot of guys gas women up to get the draws. You got guys out there that look good. We done seen good looking guys with heavy set women, not that facially attractive women and all of that. But these women will still be unhappy. So back to Steph Curry and his wife. One of the best NBA basketball players of all time. He's up there. He's already Hall of Fame material. And his wife is still not happy that she's not getting DMs from dusty niggas. Because that's the only niggas that's going to come at you. They're not going to be on Steph Curry's level. People respect him. And that's a good thing, because Steph Curry is not no great looking dude. But because of what he does on the court and his court IQ and his legendary status already as a young brother, people respect him. And that's what women usually want. When they get what they got, they want somebody that's respected. And he is, but that's still not good enough. Only a dusty nigga would come after a married woman. That's G shit. I don't care if he's got money and handsome. You a dusty nigga to come after a married woman. and she's unhappy because she don't get attention. So that's still another problem. Even if she got a high value man, would you respect him really? Because I hear sisters say that and they be lying. Because I see sisters with dudes who got their shit together and they still bitch and whine and complain and want to control shit.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
Okay.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So.
And real quick, that's another thing. They keep saying, he said you're average at best. She said she was average. She said it. So why y'all mad at him for responding to what she said?
Average looking women tend not to get high earning men.
Exactly.
They tend to get average men.
So,
Did you, I mean, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest.
Still not responding to what he said, trying to scave over that because she thinks she deserves better still.
You're 35 years old, and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women. Off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
And that's another thing. Most women don't want to build up with a guy. I respect the women that trying, God bless them, but that's not on average black women. Black women be wanting guys that already got their shit together. But then get mad when a guy be like, I want a bitch who's a bad bitch. I don't want no average bitch. You wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. So that's why you get that happening. Come on.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what? I really just wanted some advice. I love your stuff.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay. Average looking women. Average looking woman who's older. Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son. Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one. And you're making, I don't want to have to go there, but when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Sometimes I feel like, in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone. Straight up. Because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
See, so people are looking at that. I'm going to end the video right here. People looking at that like he's wrong for saying that. But this is the problem. A lot of women, even Rebecca Lynn Pope noticed, a lot of women will think they deserve better. Matter of fact, a lot of women could be working at the post office, CNA, and all this stuff, and don't make that much money and still think they deserve a dude that has a lot of money because you watching Basketball Wives, a.k.a. Lucky Bitches. But you don't deserve all of that just because you're a woman. And women don't like to hear the truth. And this is why we're hurting so much, because black people, in general especially, think that we can have this European lifestyle. We have to survive because we're here. But that's why I keep saying we need to exit this from this country to get away from it. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to build up and get the hell away from him. As soon as you say that, people want to get mad at you. They got mad at Corey Holcomb for saying this is nothing here for us. Oh, my people been here. They owe us. They owe us reparation. They owe us. We've been saying that for over 400 years, and we've never gotten it. The only thing we gotten close to that, and y'all might disagree, but think about it. The closest we got is welfare support. And, of course, that's not reparations. But look at all these racist-ass crackers that will sit there and say, y'all got welfare. That's their mindset. They don't give a damn about us. Like Michael Jackson, God so said, they don't really care about us. Like Pac said, God so they don't give a fuck about us. And y'all still in this disillusion of grandeur and thinking that you're gonna get this shit because you saying it. That's not how it works. We so caught up on conspiracies. We so caught up on what we think is old and due to us. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it. You want to stand here and fight for some shit that you're outnumbered on. You're not gonna get it. So for all the sisters that got mad at Shahrazad Ali for telling the truth about how black women are and the description she gave on black women, I ran into all of those descriptions that she gave, and black women mad at, oh, you tearing down the black women. What about the black man? She said we already diagnosed the black man, the white man, white woman, all this, but black women don't. And they say, oh, we don't get no benefits. Yes, you do, because you hollering about black men get to do whatever they want. No. Like I've been saying, black men, just a man in general, don't give a fuck. And it seems that way, but it's not. All the guys that I know that on child support for not making the best choices, man, don't get away with that shit. Alimony, paying spousal support, along with child support. If a man get put on child support and he not paying like the system wants them to, guess what? He gets his license taken away. It interferes with his job, property, or jail. Men don't skate free when they don't make the best choices, but the women get housing, they get food stamps, they get welfare checks. But you mean to tell me you gonna sit here and say you want to be like a man, you want equality? No, you don't. You want special treatment. And until black women accept this, it's gonna always be guys like Kevin Samuels on these platforms keeping it real and getting audience built because men are tired of the bullshit. I'm sorry, you may not like this, but I'm going to say some real shit especially. I'm starting to see and feel that there's more better men or more better black men than black women or women in general. And the reason why I say that shit is because every time you see a woman like this who don't even look that good, you got your business going, God bless you. That's good. That's good. You got your own business. But the problem is you look down on decent brothers. You don't want them. And then you mean to tell me you met guys that want to help support you? And you say black men are intimidated by black women who are self-sufficient, independent, and got their own? But you meeting guys that want to help support you? I've met women that say men don't want to support them. And every time I try to support them in their dreams and goals, then all of a sudden it's a problem. They don't want to do it no more. So you full of shit. You don't want the stuff you're saying. You want to be like them lucky bitches on Basketball Wives and Housewives. That's not going to happen for everybody. We have to just accept that. That's not going to happen for everybody. You have to realize God, main thing for you is happiness. But it didn't say that it's going to come through money. Money is the root of all evil. So why do you want all this evilness around you? I don't get it. For a brother like me, putting my own business together, God willing, I want to be in the background. I don't want to be famous. I don't care about that. I want to be able to talk to the people, help young brothers. And God bless me. If God bless me with the right woman in my life or the right female allies, I want to start something that help young sisters. But we got to bring them to reality. Stop trying to be Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and City Girls. Stop trying to be them. They got licks. They got fortunate. They got lucky a lot of times. But look at the shit that they go through. So you can tell their life ain't together. Megan Thee Stallion got allegedly shot. City Girls got shot at. One with the Fed. Their life is not great. Cardi B getting all of this backlash because her saying what she used to do to guys and rob guys and get them raped by transsexuals. Like, come on. She's a drug man. Like, come on, man. But if that's what y'all want, that's fine. But stop blaming black men for the shit that's not going right in your life. You have to take accountability sooner or later. That's just like with us. We can keep blaming Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton and everybody for the 94 crime bill, but what about us indulging in the shit that got us there in the first place? We got ourselves locked up by fucking selling drugs. For the people that go through shit that they don't deserve or change their life, I'm with them. But if you somebody that's still doing bullshit in your life and stuff that keep happening to you, God forbid, don't blame everybody else. Take accountability so you can change it. I think they said something about life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of what you do. So you can't finger point. Me and my partner talk about this all the time on personal levels and conversations. You can't point fingers at everybody. You have to do stuff in your life so you stop pointing fingers at everybody and put your hand back in your pocket. Don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right? But until sisters do this, this is what we're going to keep going through. And this is why a lot of brothers are waking up and saying, forget it. And back to what I said about more good black men than black women, or men in general versus women. A lot of women like this look down on average guys, think they deserve better, even if they don't have six figures or make their own money. And I see so many decent men and brothers that get overlooked. I go through it myself. I didn't try to holler at women that seem like good sisters on my level mentally, culturally. And then when I try to holler at them, oh no, it's not the right time. I be respectful, but then next thing I know, I see this bitch turn around and try to holler at a married man. Come on, man. Don't try to sit there and tell me it's all, man. You overlook good guys all the time. When I was younger and I was running around here with gold in my mouth, I'm getting all kinds of crazy attention. Even from sisters that I wouldn't think would like a guy with gold in their mouth. I had a chick I was dealing with. Oh, that's not hygienic. That's not this. That's not appropriate. But she all in my face and stuff trying to look at the gold in my mouth. I seen how when I got my mouth closed, women not paying me attention. But then when I speak and they see gold in my mouth, now they all in. So what does that tell you? Women choosing the wrong guys all the time. I get overlooked when I'm presentable and carry myself accordingly and with dignity. But then when I got gold in my mouth and I'm hooded out, now you like me. Get the fuck out of here. This your boy JTL, opposite from the norm. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to get back to you with some more real shit like this.